West Coast Wi-Fi.
There's other venues who did one for every 30 seats that's oversaturated, right? So
Yeah.
we wanted to maximize and learn from. So here we are. Let me know when you're filming.
Oh, I'm filming right now.
Okay. So here we are.
The difference is we're all optical.
So here we are at the LAFC stadium. Brand new. How old is this?
5 months.
Yeah, 5 months. We opened at the end of April. Wow. And with us we have VP Strategy, Benny.
Yes.
How are you, man?
Pleasure.
Good to see you. Thanks for having us at short notice. Called you guys today. That
was a good. That was a good.
These guys operate like fast, man.
Happy.
And then Christian.
Yep.
Great meeting you. So we got introduced by Ruckus VP.
Yeah, Terry.
That was helping you guys out with the deal. So talk this through. Ruckus deployment, stadium. What should we know? You mentioned under seat, huh?
Yeah, everything's under seat. The whole stadium is a GPON network, so everything's fiber optic.
Mm-hmm.
We have an ONT along with a multi-directional antenna access point under each seat.
Right.
Which
Yeah.
is specifically engineered for the stadium, and now it's a product they sell. But prior to that, it didn't exist.
So you helped co-develop that product.
In a roundabout way, yeah.
Nice. And what else? So besides under seat, we just came from the VIP spaces, and there you did some major work with the aesthetics. We couldn't,
Oh, yeah.
like me and Rob, we couldn't find the APs. They were so nicely put in.
That's a good challenge. I challenge anybody that can go in and find it. Outside of a Ruckus guy who put it in.
Yep.
Exactly.
They have to look at the plans. So,
Wow.
its mystery is exceeded only by its power.
Nice. That's a good analogy right there.
Yeah, but I think it was also critical from the start of the beginning of this project. The goals are set out in terms of one, providing the best fan experience or customer experience, having the best technology, which includes Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
We know where it's going, content play, social media, and then with the different project teams and the design teams, they knew this was coming.
Right.
Yes, again, that's where it was strategically placed so that you can actually hide the Wi-Fi's, or not hide it, but basically make them as part of the design.
Nice. And brand new stadium, so you had some, leeway there, and so it all starts with the requirements. So what kind of requirements did you have? Like each person sitting here, how many seats first of all?
22,000.
22k seats, and what did you kind of expect each users on the average to be doing with their cell phones as they sit here?
We weren't really sure at the time, to be honest.
That's the thing,
but we
right?
knew that our average age of our customer is 25 to 30.
Snapchat.
Yeah, so we knew social media was going to be important, but there's a lot of new technology we're bringing into the stadium around concessions and payment
Yeah.
that are going to require the network to do things, which we're not going to talk about. But a lot of cool stuff that requires the backbone that we've got. So we're going to be in good shape. We won't have to do any retrofitting here probably a good 5 years, 5
Nice.
to 10 years, before we hit up a wall, right, where it's like, uh-oh, so now we're exceeding network capacity. But I think we're pretty far off.
Nice.
You guys should talk about how to get on the Wi-Fi, because that's very rare.
Just connect. LAFC guest, always on.
Yeah, no captive portal, nothing. Just hop in the network.
So if anybody was wondering if you could run a stadium without a captive portal,
All day long.
You can, man.
You need to.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, getting those guys connected is essential for the overall network performance.
That's the key. Yeah. Especially as we start rolling out some of the new technology we're talking about
Yeah.
around concessions specifically. Like, we want zero friction. We want you on the network. We want you to be
People
able
want to be
go
able to
in
buy
and
beer.
process transactions. Exactly. It's going to be ultra fast.
Right. And you're somehow associated. We just came back from USC, and you're
Yes.
somehow associated with those guys, or
We're not. Well, let's just say that we're neighbors.
yeah.
Honestly,
You're good neighbors.
We're great neighbors, and look, I mean, we're leasing the property. No, we're not. We're leasing the property from USC. They're landlords.
Yeah.
But we have independence. They have independence. But I think we have a great partnership.
Right.
I think this is
good.
what the key. And we built a new stadium. There's a lot of learning we brought back here,
Yeah.
and they're renovating their stadium. And there's a lot of conversations that are had between us to actually really propel all of our customers' experience in this park. This goes with the park too, right? The African American Museum, Science Center Museum, and also Natural History Museum.
Right.
Looking for upgrades and make sure that we all live in the park happily, nicely, and provide our customers and the public really great cultural asset. And we'd like to be a part of it. But I think we're elevating kind of the game here.
Yeah.
And I think that we've talked to a lot of people, we've learned from a lot of people, we'd like to give back.
Yeah, that's
I think that's an outstanding. I mean, this stadium is beautiful, and again, the Wi-Fi is fantastic. So
it's like a polar opposites. Like USC has a you know, an older, a lot of legacy technology, all that kind of stuff. You guys have a fresh you know, installation altogether. So different situations, and of course different performance can be expected.
Yeah.
So brand new Ruckus here under the seats. What about elsewhere? If we talk about the Wi-Fi network, so it's under seat here, ceiling mounts on the
And concourses,
In the concourses.
mainly in ceilings, some walls.
Do you guys do anything with the field at all, or?
So the field coverage is actually spectacular, man. If you walk out in the middle of the field, you get about 35, 40 megabit
Nice.
download, probably 15 to 20 upload, and that's just what the network as is.
Okay.
So this is important because we plan this building to also host all our concerts and events.
Yeah.
So you can see now that that's not publicly seen, but you see right there in the middle, our supporter section.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
actually remove a good portion of the middle side, and that's the stage.
Yeah.
So for Wango Tango, they put everyone here on the floor.
Which is a big concert.
It's a very big concert.
Yeah, that's a big
lot
one.
of young people. They're always uploading social media content.
And you guys had a good experience on the field as well.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
great.
it's amazing, man. Yeah, we had, gosh, I want to say 6,000 live streams of Ariana Grande when she came out.
Wow. That'll stress the network.
We were a little nervous about it,
Yeah.
but we logged in and we were about 15% utilization.
So what do you guys? 15% with 6,000 live streams.
Yep.
All right.
I did
That to me.
a speed test plugged in the network, still at 600 megabit,
Jeez. You don't mind me asking, how big is your backhaul?
10 gig for the guest. We have 100 gig dark fiber,
Okay.
so if we need to,
If you need to boost,
capacity,
you can.
Yeah,
That's fantastic.
yeah, absolutely. Diverse carriers, so we have 2 carriers in.
Redundancy.
Always.
So how do you coexist with we're not going to show that, but there's an event coming
Yeah.
up. So how do you coexist with all the systems that are not you know, Wi-Fi or not for the public? Is there like part of Wi-Fi is separated, part of the channels are separated for the public use, and are you reserving some of
Yeah,
the
so
channels?
we have a
for
back of house network that's specific to certain staff,
Yeah.
operations, and then we also have different SSIDs for different things like ticketing.
Okay, so not separate channels or something like that, but more like just separate SSIDs.
Yeah.
They're sharing the same frequency, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for the back of house network's completely separate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Is that still Wi-Fi or something else
Both.
in terms of technology? Okay.
Wi-Fi and fiber.
All right. Yeah.
So one of the things that we, for instance, our access controls. They're the first turnstile access controls from ski data that are Wi-Fi based in the world.
Wow.
Those are the most efficient access controls in the world right now, in the world of entertainment, like sports.
Yeah.
We're gonna go check them out right now. We actually made the video.
Yeah.
But they're all Wi-Fi based.
That's
They're critically
crazy.
important for us, right? Battery operated, Wi-Fi based. We can move them, we can adjust them, we can react immediately when the gates open. And that's critically
crazy.
important.
They are movable.
They
Yeah,
are
no
movable.
wheels either. We didn't
Yeah.
like the wheels. It added this giant appendage to the side to get the wheel on there, so we got rid of it.
We'll go check them out right now.
Yeah.
All right,
Cool.
let's do
Let's
that.
go ahead and
Thanks,
stop
guys.
that.
This is for our supporter section. So this whole supporter section is for our supporters, just like international soccer.
Yeah.
There's 52 seats in here. That's what they're named or named themselves after. So we had a long relationship with them. They always wanted rail seating. This is a European design where it's standing only, but for international matches, you can put the seat down.
Oh.
And at Celtic and at Dortmund and at other places, they lock individual seats up and then put it down for UEFA Championship matches and lock it up for local matches, right? So we basically took the design and created a new design because one is more comfortable seats, a more efficient locking design, but at the same time, usually they're just stand-up rails like this.
Yeah.
We bent them back so when people sit down, the sight lines are great.
Nice.
So this, and then these middle sections are removable, and that's why it was a challenge in terms of design. And like Christian talked about that from a Wi-Fi perspective, why we wanted to basically cover the whole stadium, but this one was unique because you couldn't put under seat.
Under seat
ones.
didn't work because we have to pull these out. Make them mountable. So I'll show you in the back when Ruckus came up.
All right.
So the Ruckus guys really struggled, man. They were really trying to figure out how to make this work, and they were afraid if they put them behind the seats, it was just going to saturate the other side of the stadium.
Yeah.
So they engineered this quite well. Took a while, a little bit of trial and error, but as you can see now, we have several access points mounted.
Yeah.
It actually works out really well. This is how we're getting coverage in the middle of the field. When without having to have additional APs installed outside. So they over-engineered this, but it works really well.
No, nice. So just for the viewers, we are now behind, obviously, the movable seating or the flexible seating area of the stadium.
You see all the wheels, you're like, you're right. You gotta be able to move it out.
Yeah,
The
this
part
is
rolls
a
out.
custom design that we did because we wanted to remove this for concert purposes. But we worked with an American company. We did get samples from Germany and the UK from
Yeah.
Celtic, right?
Yeah.
To look at these seat designs. But it was the rail seats, standing room, plus the complexity of actually creating this demountable seating, right? So this is what solution we came up with.
That's high tech, man. Yeah, and I can see the challenge with Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
There was, yeah.
And they're fully sealed. When we first opened up, we had really heavy rain here when we did some power washing, and some of the OMTs got wet. Oops. So they went in and resealed everything. So that rain from the other day didn't do anything.
Nice.
Oh, that's good.
I was nervous.
You're like, what's gonna work?
Yeah. So when the other seat design, right? You also in stadiums, you got to power wash
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
seats.
yeah.
So they had to protect themselves from that kind of pressure as well.
Yeah. So the enclosure is solid.
It is
solid.
now, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we learned.
Yeah, I can
Some of the
imagine.
TVs, not necessarily. But
Oh yeah, when are they all work?
find out.
Yeah.
Luckily, we have a room full of them, so we can just swap.
Oh, just to give you a perspective. So look down. Steepest part of the stadium at 34 degrees. Anything above that will give the average human being vertigo. But the tightness of the stadium, you know, on the north and south side behind the goals, is in 12 feet or only 4 meters away from each other. So you're really kind of just right there. And on the sides, it's about 18 feet or 6 meters. So in terms of experience, or a fan base, in terms of visual sight lines, and also the mobile first strategy that we've had, I mean, it puts everything together, right? So we thought about everything that was incorporated into the design of the building.
Nice.
So
Nice.
Wi-Fi plays an extraordinarily important component of all of that.
Yeah, because you know you go to places like the now expired Candlestick Park, and you're sitting so far away that you can hardly see any of the action. But here you're pretty close to the actual
Right.
action all the time.
You're right on it.
And then you want to check something out that's really cool, the beer jet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That just makes me smile and words a lot.
Check this out. So if you look at it this way, right? Heineken Soda design. This is our supporters' mottos here. And then you look back this way, it's actually Heineken's international, global, expressions of their brand.
Right.
So they coexist.
Oh, let's even down So we have this thing called Beer Jet. There's German engineering. There's 2 of them that has 6 modules. They can pour 6 beers in 7 seconds.
Of course they can. That's even fast enough for you, Rob. Yeah, it's fast enough.
Yeah, so basically it pours into basically a tray of 6 cups, leans back, pours 7 seconds, take the tray out, next tray, boom, 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 boom.
Wow. So how many beers per minute can you pour?
What's that? 7, 8 beers per minute. Oh no, 8 beers times 6 is
48.
48 beers per minute.
That's a lot of beer.
That's a
That
lot
might
of
be
beer,
more
man.
beer than I can drink in a minute.
Oh, it's not enough. It's not fast enough for these guys. It's not.
Oh yeah. That's high capacity right there,
That's-
just like the Wi-Fi.
That's high capacity.
Again, like Christian said, our fans are very young. I
Yeah.
think all of MLS, the average fan is 27 years old. Our fans are mostly between the ages of 25 and 35. This is a week-paced board that was co-designed with them. It's all about new content, old content, being able to really express themselves every game. And I think this is a big
That's
component of what
I
we're
think
trying
that's
to do.
cool, yeah.
That's a beautiful backdrop right there. All right.
So this is our turnstile here. This is from Ski Data. It's actually the most efficient company we understand of all ticketing access controls modules. Other people use the scanners. This one actually is a turnstile. And some people question the aesthetics of this, right? The customer experience. Actually, customers there's a natural behavior for them to actually come to a barrier, have kind of access and walk through it even, that's even faster than just even scanning it. And other people have tested modules without turning arms. This is a great machine where there's a sensor here, so once you scan it, it senses the body here and then it actually moves, right? This module takes barcodes, takes QR codes, takes RFID, takes NFC, and really NFC is the future of ticketing, and that's what we worked on here. And you can see this is starting up. And usually you have these gates lined up next to each other or a barrier, so that obviously people can steam by. We'll wait for this machine.
So a super cool, super modern mobile ticketing machine with
100% portable.
and 100% Wi-Fi as well. Because
So this is the importance of what Christian described as the back to house network.
Yeah.
This is the most critical thing that we have. Ticketing and scanning. Right? You can't get people to the building, or how fast you get them in the building. From a customer experience from also.
and that's Wi-Fi. It has its own battery,
Yep.
fully
Yes.
portable.
It's connected to our ticketing network.
That is
So
fantastic.
you see how this is basically no barcode, no more scanning.
Boom.
And with iOS 12, you don't have to do.
And then it just says go. And then
Face ID or Touch ID. It's based on intent, so it knows your cash is in the wallet, so
Nice.
it'll automatically present.
yeah, because
itself.
once it's in the water, you're good. Kind of like
Yeah.
a
Exactly.
with iOS
ticket.
12, so you got to
Yeah.
upgrade to iOS 12.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
that is, and you guys are going live with that soon.
We already went live on Friday,
Okay.
last Friday.
Yeah, we've been testing since June.
Yeah. We went in massive Friday, and this
That's
will be increased.
one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's very cool
Completely
tech and,
Wi-Fi.
and really effective too.
PoE, or not PoE, but
Get
portable
people in
power.
right away.
I wonder which Wi-Fi radio is in there. Which Wi-Fi radio is in there? I wonder.
Well, it's
Does
a
it
5,
run-
it's a 5 gigahertz.
It's
only.
5. Yeah.
Yeah.
5 only.
Everything's 5 gigahertz here.
Yeah. No 2.4 at all.
Well,
Yes.
you're always going to have it, but it's not enabled on the ticketing network.
Okay. Not on the ticketing network, but for the public
For
it
For the
is.
public, it is.
Yeah.
Beforehand, it's like, okay, the LAFC app,
You gotta-
they open it up, you scan it. Now it's like, boom.
Yeah, it just sits in your wallet. so
Yeah.
you don't have to worry
And then
about
once you have it in
Right
a
here.
wallet, yeah.
Here.
And then you just kind of. Oh yeah, that's super easy.
Yeah. That's very, very easy.
That's the future.
Ooh, I want that.
You are in the
I want that.
future.
What am I doing? Oh. What?
What are we doing?
I don't know. What are we doing? What are we doing? UFC
Close it out, man.
Thanks for visiting.
Yeah. How about a thank you? Have you ever heard of that, California boy?
I'm an American man. We don't do that.
Yeah.
Well, this is, I guess, the tour. So thank you guys for having us. It was fantastic.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Come down to LA. The studio. Wow. Well, I mean, there's those here too, but the stadium is fantastic.
Wow,
Thank you for coming by.
Yeah.
We
And-
really appreciate your visit, and we are trying to celebrate the game at a whole new level.
Yeah, and you
Please
sure
come
have.
by.
Yeah, thanks. We certainly will next time we're here.
Yeah. Wow.
We'll come and
I'd like
see
to
the
come
game.
to a game. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man.
Take
Benny,
care. Thank you
thanks
for
so
coming.
much.
Take care.
Thanks, Christian.
Thanks, dude.
Take care.
Appreciate
guys.
it.
Appreciate it.
And we'll send you a link to the video once it's done. All right.
Have a
Cheers,
good one,
man.
guys.